Okay, hello everyone. Thank you so much for coming to our third iteration of EMP Hackfest. This time we are called EduHack, and the theme of this hackathon is going to be education. And once again, thank you to everyone who has registered and already completed the check-in form. It really helps us out with being able to make sure all of the teams are full and we know that you are participating. If you did not get a chance to fill out the check-in form, please fill it out now or sometime throughout this meeting. Okay, I'm starting off to introduce our organizing team. My name is Nathan. I am a rising senior at Interlake High School. I participate in robotics, and in my free time, I enjoy learning some new languages, and my family has been EMP members since the very start.
Hi, I'm Jerry. I'm also a senior at Interlake High School. I do a few clubs at school, and I also swim competitively. And we have also been EMP members for a while.
And then Michael, at the moment, he can't join the meeting, but he is also a rising senior at Interlake High School. He plays the violin. He enjoys reading, coding, drawing, and video editing. And his family has also been at EMP for quite some time.
Hi, my name's Audrey. I'm a sophomore and I go to ESET Prep. In my free time, I do a lot of speech and debate and also mono unit, and I play the flute and piano.
Hi everyone, my name is Maple and I am a rising junior international school. In my free time, I enjoy baking and reading, and my family has been EMP members for around 9 years.
Hi, my name is Justin Wu. I go to Bellevue High. I'm going to be a junior next year. In my free time, I like swimming, cubing, and reading.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to our guest speaker. We're going to ask Mr. Hudong to talk a little bit about EMP.
Hello, good morning, dear EMP families, volunteers, supporters, and hackathon participants. On behalf of the board, I'd like to welcome everyone to the third hackathon hosted by EMP Youth Program. 3 years ago, EMP Youth Program, under direct guidance of their mentor, Mr. Song Tao Xia, organized its first hackathon. It was a great success. We received many positive responses from our community. From then on, hackathon becomes another signature EMP event. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the hackathon committee chaired by a 12th grade high school student, Nathan Zhang. Other committee members include the 12th grade student, Michael Kwang, Jerry Liu, 11th grade student Maple Dang and Justin Wu, and 10th grader Audrey Yang. This event is completely planned and organized by EMP high school students. Your commitment to the community service, your enthusiasm on technology, your desire to challenge yourselves, and your capability of navigating through the different tasks and the schedule really make a huge difference. You are wonderful role models for many of your peers and younger kids to look up to. Thank you very much for everything you have done, and congratulations on this significant achievement. I also want to thank their mentors, Mr. Song Tao Xia, Ms. Yi Ling, Mr. and guiding teachers through this complicated teachers, team coaches, mentors, judges, workshop speakers, and all volunteers. Without your tireless work, we wouldn't have such an exciting event. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Dr. Ten at the Dr. Ten Smiles Orthodontics, for their financial support. Your generosity is highly, highly appreciated. Lastly, I'd like to thank all the participants. You gave up your precious video game time and outdoor time at the very end of the summer break. Instead, you challenge yourself by competing in this hackathon. This year's theme is education. Education is always an ongoing process through the entire individual's entire life. In the next 55 hours, you will identify a problem, research this problem, come up with a solution, and demonstrate it to the maximum extent. I look forward to your innovative ideas and product prototypes. I wish all of you success. Think hard, work hard, and most importantly, have fun. And thank you and good luck with all your endeavors.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Mr. Hudong, for some words from EMP.
Okay, moving on to our event schedule. So today, Friday, 10 a.m., right now we're in the opening ceremony. And shortly after the opening ceremony finishes, we're going to move on to our first workshop, which is the theme introduction. So after that, after the theme introduction, the event kickoff will officially start. So you guys can start working on your projects. And today from 2 to 5, we have optional workshops. I think there are more information about what those are later. And at 9 p.m. every day, there's going to be an optional check-in for if you have any questions. On Saturday, there's going to be workshops from 2 to 5, and Saturday is mostly a work day. And so 9 p.m., we're going to have the optional check-in again. And just an FYI, all of these times are in Pacific time. Just make sure that you keep that in mind. Okay, on Sunday, it's going to be presentation day. So we're going to have our last workshop from 10 to 11, which is our marketing and public speaking workshop. And we recommend you go to this just to learn how to format your presentation. And basically you kind of spend the rest of the day like finishing up your project. And then at 6:30, the presentations will begin. And then so on Monday, which is the last day of our hackathon, the award ceremony is going to be at 11 for you to find out who were the winners of the hackathon.
Okay, so some resources we're making available to you guys include workshops, which are going to be spaced throughout the competition period. And they're going to cover a variety of skills, such as like coding and public speaking. So you can attend those if you would like to maybe pick up a new skill or just out of interest. And we also have mentors for you. These event mentors are there to help you, but please make sure that you're making appointments with them before you meet, since they do have their own schedule as well. And like Maple said, we're going to have daily check-ins every night at 9 p.m. Pacific time. And there you can seek help through the Zoom call. And we also have the Discord server, which most of you are in, but you can find updates and announcements and news there. So yeah. Okay, and now we're going to introduce some of our judges. Here you can see we have Alex Kwong, Maxim Mostavi, and Victor Du. We also have Jessica Massey, Yong Zheng, Alan Zheng, Benjamin Wu, Han Chuang Peng, Lawrence Tanemoto, and Justin Chen. You can read more about these judges and their bios on the website.
The presentation and judging. Judging will start at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sunday, August 28th, and you'll be judging based on participant. Basically saying if you have a ninth grader with a team of sixth graders, unfortunately, you'll be judged in Division 2. So Division 2 is the older kids from 9 to 12. Division 1 is the younger kids from 4 to 8. It will be a 6 to 8 minute presentation prepared by the teams. You'll be presenting it by Zoom to judges. Then there'll be a 3 to 5 minute Q&A session with judges. They'll be able to ask you questions about your project. There will also be 4 minutes to transition between teams and get set up. To help you prepare for your judging session, we will be hosting a workshop on Sunday with marketing and presentation. We recommend practicing your presentation beforehand. Just not make the judging. Please coordinate with your team to record a video beforehand and upload it to DevPost. If only you cannot make judging, then you can record your part for your team to play during the presentation. And it is recommended to attend the presentation and not submit a video because presenting in person is always better.
Okay, so for our submission, you will be using DevPost to upload your project. And on DevPost, there are a bunch of questions that you will have to answer regarding your project. You have the option to upload files, so pictures and videos. And you can include a brief description of what your project is about, as well as all of your team members, what everybody was able to do, etc. So the DevPost link is on the slide right here. It's eduhack-emp.devpost.com. If you haven't already created a DevPost account using your email, I'd recommend you do that the earlier the better, since once you join the hackathon, you have a better idea of what you will need to do for the submission process. Once you register, I believe you should get an email from DevPost asking you to verify your email and activate your account. So you might have to check your spam email or junk email to get that activation link. Once you've registered and joined the DevPost, you can also see additional information such as the rules, the judges, and the judging criteria, and a bunch of other information. So here's an example project. This was taken off of DevPost. And as you can see, there's a few sections that you will need to fill out. The first one is inspiration, where you can talk about how you were inspired to choose the topic that you chose. What it does can just be a brief explanation of your project. How we built it, you can talk about which software platforms you use, which coding languages you use, and I guess if you're planning to use any dependencies, you can mention that as well. Challenges we ran into, accomplishments that we're proud of, what we learned, and what's next are all reflection parts. It's to show the judges that you have been reflecting throughout your entire process. You've been thinking about ways you can improve your project and some things that you might want to add to your project. The what's next for your project part is especially important, since we do realize that you have limited time to work on your projects. If you are not able to do everything that you want, you can always mention some things for the what's next section. So for example, if you wanted to add a function where you can communicate with other users, but you weren't able to accomplish that in the time period, you can mention the future steps we'll take are X, Y, and Z. And then here is a video for an example recorded video on DevPost.
this is the Rocket Fitness video demonstration. So basically, Rocket Fitness is a program that combines fun and fitness. Through gamification, it kind of motivates the user to do more fitness. That's basically the gist of what this program is. So right now we can go to the dashboard, and the dashboard looks like this. We can scroll down a bit. This graph is a prototype. It doesn't actually work, but we can make it working in the future. So when you click the exercise button, this is how long, this is the slider that decides, how long you want to exercise, the duration of your exercise. And you can also access this here. So you can, how long you want to exercise basically. So if you access this and say you want to exercise for 1 minute, and you click let's go. Now you click the unpause button, and the rocket on the side will go up along with the timer. So as you can see, it's going up, and then when it reaches the top, that means the timer is done. So this is a progress bar that we've made, that we have incorporated into our project. So now we can, for demonstration purposes, we've included the fast forward button, which automatically just, ends the thing, so we don't have to wait out the time. So now we have gained 1 coin. So we can select either dashboard, so now you can see we have 1 coin, or we can exercise more. So let's say this time we're going to exercise 30 minutes, and then we click this, and it goes to, and the rocket's actually moving up, but it's pretty slow because it's 30 minutes. We click fast forward. We also got some more coins. So when we go to dashboard, we now have 76 coins because exercising for 30 minutes gives you 75 coins. Now you can go to the shop, and then you can see we have this red rocket right here. This rocket is a default, and you can buy more rockets when you go through. So for example, if you want to unlock the blue rocket, that is 20 coins. So if you buy that, so you currently have 76 tokens, so you would leave with 56 tokens. And you click buy, so now you have blue, and you can select 3 different colors. And now if we go back, we have 66 coins. And then if we go to exercise again to earn some more coins, let's say for an hour, and let's go. So now I'm going to start that, and I'm going to fast forward. I've earned some more coins. So now we have 256 coins. Now we can buy the black one, which is, 100 coins, so 100 tokens. And so right now we have 256, so buying black will leave us with 156. So by that, now we have a black rocket. So this is the current products we have in our virtual shop. It's not much, but we plan to add more in the future. So yeah, this is basically our program. We can exercise more, and it incentivizes the user to, exercise more because they gain tokens and they can buy new rockets. And yeah, so this is basically our project now. And as you can see, the rocket changes here. Also, the rocket changes here. So it's blue here, and it's blue here. So basically, it's a cosmetic. It doesn't really change anything. So yeah, that's our project. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. Thanks for watching. See you later.
Yep, so that is an example project. You can see how they go through the different parts of their website that they were able to make, and they went into each part in detail, as well as near the end, they mentioned that they would be adding additional functionalities if there were more time. So this is a good example of what you should be aiming for a video that you would be adding to DevPost. And you can also, whichever video that you're uploading to DevPost, you can also use that during your judging to show the judges your project, or you can also share your screen as you walk through it during the judging. Both of those are valid solutions.
Okay, so we'd like to thank our sponsor, Dr. Tang and Tang Smiles Orthodontics. So thank you for helping make this event possible and for the financial support. And now we'll have a minute so you guys can follow us on our Instagram at eduhack.emp. And also, if you guys want some more ideas about what to do, this YouTube link has our previous year's workshops. So that's things that some that we don't have this year, and the previous workshops are on things like HTML and game design. So I'll put that in the chat actually. Yeah, so go click on that if you want to check out some previous workshops.
Yep. Adding on to Audrey, I think some the videos might be unlisted. We sent out an email, I think this morning, including the links to the playlists. So if you can't see it through the bit.ly on here, you can check your email. And if you did not get any emails from us, please let us know so we can make sure you're on the mailing list.
Alright, so that's it for now, and there's going to be an introduction on the theme workshop at 11 a.m. PST, and we highly recommend that you guys go there so you can get started with your idea. And we're going to use the same link as this. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you everyone for coming. To answer some of your questions about teams, when teams will be sent out, we're going to be sending it out after the theme introduction. Once again, if you haven't filled out the check-in form, please fill that out ideally now so that we can get the team sent out as soon as possible. Otherwise, we will hopefully see you at the theme introduction, and good luck everyone.
Thank you.